Oh God, car vlog. Good morning. I know. Don't look at me. Or do if you like this sort of thing. It's me and Spudgy today. Say hi, Spudgy. She has her little iced coffee. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to the vet, huh? Yeah, we're gonna go see a new vet. Say good morning. Let me get my coffee. I know I look a ruckus, okay? I just like kind of started trying to get ready. Everything's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I got that before this morning. It's like I ran and got that. We're not late, but like we're pressing time. I don't know where this is, so. We were earning for Spudgy's goal for Spudgy's surgery, and good morning. Also, I think I said good morning. But we're earning for Spudgy's surgery, and the one quote that I have at the vet is $2,100, which is fine. I mean, I'm not whatever. The problem is that and this is gonna be a short vlog because it's not very far away. The problem is that a lot of places around here are like super expensive. Funny enough, like food and stuff around here is cheaper, even weed and things like that, as opposed to where I was in the hood, and it was like really expensive. But vet clinics around here are very expensive, and they're cheaper in the like city over next to me. So the one that they quoted, I take all the dogs to, but truthfully I only started taking the dogs there because Odin had like an emergency tooth thing, and I had they were the only ones that would take him, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get all my dogs in right away because whatever. Like, they were further away, but I had the time, I had the energy, everything like that, and like we would raise funds for the money. And I knew that we were all sick because that restaurant, because the apartment had so much mold in it. That's what I'm trying to detox from, and that's why my rheumatoid arthritis is like so bad. I'm like 180% convinced that's the reason why. So, he's so cute, Spudge. So, Beef had an ear infection. I don't know if you'll be able to even see her. Beef had an ear infection, like a really bad one. So he had to go in twice for. You guys can just listen to me and look at beautiful Spudgy. He had to go in twice for his ears. So his was pretty bad. Odin had to get like I think 11 teeth extracted, and that doesn't really have anything to do with mold, but he had like a nose crusty infection, which it's back now unfortunately, but that's due to the candida mold kind of overgrowth shit, fungal stuff. So, but anyway, the point of it is I brought them in because they all were needing something, and they were willing to take all of them in. So I was like, okay, let me just get it done. Boom, 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 you know. And so I did that, but then like I have problems with scheduling. Someone suggested on my stream, which I think I'm gonna do, like big monthly planners, like where you can see it all on the board in front of you, like, because I do a weekly and I do a monthly on my phone, but I don't see it every day, and that's what's frustrating because I forget. And if I don't plug in the time, then I forget the appointment, like I'm late for it, and I have the number in my head, but the number's wrong for the appointment. I'm not good at numbers, so I always think it's like 9:30, but it was actually at 8:30 or something. And I do that with myself and the dogs. So it's frustrating because I don't know what I'm doing that messes that up, right? So I keep messing up appointments. But I think that monthly planner thing that someone suggested is like a great idea. I'm gonna do that. But I feel bad because the place that I was seeing them before is further, and they are pretty expensive. I didn't mind, but now with the car issues and stuff like that it just has, you know, it's made things a little bit difficult this month. Not difficult, but I still hope we get her surgery done this month. So the last people, the one that we went to before, I scheduled her for a tooth cleaning, and God, I hate these cones. Jesus. I scheduled her for, oh shit, that was a red light. I just ran through that. Oops. Good thing I just fucking didn't die. I wasn't even noticing because the cones were all fucking askew. Accidentally ran that red light. But I think it just turned red because nothing happened in the intersection. And when I looked up, it was green. So I know the cones threw me off there for a minute, whatever. I'm just happy I didn't die. What the fuck? I'm not gonna say that happens a lot, but it does happen. I try not to be absent-minded, but sometimes it happens, and that's what I don't like. I was talking with my stream, and they think it's like chronic pain shit because it doesn't happen all the time. It's only, and I agreed with them because when we were talking about it, it's not always like this. Like when my joints are better, I'm like sharp, boom, boom, boom. But when my joints are like still iffy, which they are right now, it creates like a fogginess that people don't really understand. It's more than a fog. It's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I find myself doing things that's like, what the hell, you know? So, I don't know. It's been like that for a while, and the only thing I can conclude with is my pain. And that's also why I don't work like normal jobs, because that was what was happening in normal jobs, and I didn't have any explanation. I would just get pulled aside, and like maybe I did something, and it was like autopilot for me in a sense, and I didn't even register I did it, like, you know. So there came a point in time when I had to put down the jobs for companies because the pain was like impacting my brain so bad. And I do find it happens like still just with random stuff. Even putting stuff in the fridge versus the cupboard. Sometimes I'll put something in the microwave instead of the fridge. And I don't even know why. I don't use the microwave. I don't cook in the microwave. I don't put stuff in there as storage. None of that. So, it's hard to describe. I don't want it to sound like I shouldn't be driving and stuff, because it's very rare that I run red lights. I'm not doing that all the time. But I can tell either I'm just tired, which I don't feel tired, but my body feels a little bleh, which is why I'm a little bummed, because I thought the medicine I would be taking right now in a higher dose would be helping. It is a smidge, but not as I thought it would. When I was younger, it used to help so much. Like the next day, I would be jumping around, but I think I've just built such a tolerance to it, you know? So it's frustrating. But anyway, little Madam Spudgy. The vet quoted her $2,100 for her thingy, for her surgery. That included an ultrasound, blood work, teeth, and the lumpectomy, getting the little cyst off of her. And so I didn't make the funds in time, which is okay. I'm not, like, it's not life or death, right? So it's like, I think as long as it happens this month, I'll be happy. She seems to be getting better anyway. We have her on antibiotics. So she seems to be getting a little better with those and stuff. But I think the lump thing being removed is the next best bet, and she's on a way better diet. So her liver levels were like super duper high. So we had to wait to get the surgery done, but now they're good. But this new surgeon that we're going to today, they offer a free tooth cleaning, free blood work. Oh, that guy ran the red light too. Along with the lumpectomy removal thingy. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that it'll bring the price down, because the other one that we were looking at, I had to ask them specifically for the vet tooth cleaning, which is fine. She's never had a tooth cleaning in her life. They're not terrible, but they're bad. She's 11, you know. She might have some extractions. They don't think so, but they said it's bound to happen with little teeth. So they don't think it looks unhealthy to where she needs extractions, but they just warn me, like, when they're older, and they have like tartar buildup, there could possibly be just like a tooth that comes out, you know. So there might be some extractions, but nonetheless, a tooth cleaning is definitely in order for my little baby. I love her so much. She's the only reason why I'm alive. No, you guys stay over there, hun. But yeah, so this new vet, they will offer the lumpectomy thingy, and then they'll you hear my little turbo? I didn't even know I had a turbo until my friend Ty, who's one of like my stream mates. I don't really like calling them chat. I don't really like calling. I don't mind calling them friends, but I don't know how they view me, so I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, that's my friend, and they like feel obligated to call me their friend. I don't know. I consider them my friends because they're helpful. They come in and just spread good vibes, and they they care about my well-being and vice versa. So, but Ty, he came in. He's one of my stream mates. That's why I like to call them. If anything, they don't stream with me, but they're on my stream, and like they're chill. You know, they're my mate. But my stream mate Ty, he came in and we were like talking about my car. He's like, yeah, you have a double twin or like a twin turbo or something. I'm like, what? Do I? I didn't know that. I just wanted a Mini Cooper. I've always loved Mini Coopers. I didn't know much about their engine work or anything. But I've always loved the whole boxy shapeness of it, the littleness of it. I like little vehicles because I feel better in them. I can see more around me. But, yeah. Now I didn't know I had any turbo or anything like that. And it's also cool because this one's like a manual and an auto. I'm used to manuals, but with my hip, putting in a clutch would not be doable. That's the whole reason why I had to stop riding my bike for a bit, because I couldn't even lift my leg to shift the gear after a while, and I was like, uh-oh. I remember that day because I kept having to lift my leg with my arm, which was difficult because clutch-wise, I need my left hand. So, and it's not just like a quick lift because it hurts to lift it too, even if I don't use my leg. But anyway, that's getting better. But I hope this vet is good for Spudgy. This won't be like a normal vet. I think I'm going to find a home vet that's closer to me. Both of these vets are pretty far, but that's the problem where I live. Like, most vets are extremely expensive right next to me. We've got the Humane Society, that's reasonable, always. And they're great, but they book out 2 months, like they're booked, So I'm like, okay, I'll find a private firm practice that they're willing to operate on little Spudge. And she's very healthy, so as long as her liver levels, and I suspect there's like mold bacterial buildup in her as well. That's what the vet thinks too, and the Hills Science food shit contributed to the growth of it, because lots of grains, lots of like byproducts and shit in it. So that's why I switched her diet completely, and you guys will see me like cook for the dogs. The little ones, they're easier to feed. So I only drink smoothies and coffee really. Like maybe every other day I'll get a salad, and then like once a week, maybe twice a week, I'll get a burger from In-N-Out. So my food grocery bill is like extremely low. Like I don't even spend $100 on myself a month at this point on food or even coffee. So I just opted, okay, the dog's food for all 4 of them is about $100, and then we're getting on the freeway, okay. And then the money that I save on my food I can throw towards their food, but it's easier to feed the little ones. They're cheaper to feed because they don't eat a lot, they barely eat anything. So Spudgy and Odin get a full like whatever diet, and then I give Shredder and Beef little bits of it just to so they get the benefits of the good stuff. So anyway, I hope this vet, they give us like a better deal. I'd be even happy with like $1,700, because that's what's left of our goal to earn is $1,700. So I'd be happy if it was just $1,700 to get the lump remove and tooth cleaning complimentary included. And they do blood work before the operation complimentary, which is great because the other people, they didn't. Are you okay? Is it a little warm? I'll turn on the air for you. I'm over here like, la 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 la. Not warm for me, but she's like, oh, it's fucking warm, Mom. There you go, bub. You good? I love you. joining me. This is going to be like a quicker car vlog. It's going to be like 35, 40 minutes maybe. We're not running late, but we're cutting it close. So you better hold on to your panties, Spudge. And afterwards, we'll have another vlog, and I think I'll take her to Petco or whatever. See if we can get her a little treatsy. We'll get the doggos some bones. Because they need some bones. I got some from the Asian market yesterday. And it was all frozen together, so I didn't know. But none of it's bones. None of it. It's like literally just fat meat. And I'm upset about that because it's for the dogs. I don't want to give them just a huge block of fat meat. You know, I give them frozen beef bones to chew on maybe once or twice a month so that they can, ugh. People, oh my god. This person like turned with the semi. I was like, that was fucking brave, dude. That was fucking brave. Because he didn't give a shit about the blind spot of the semi. Kudos to you having those cojones. I haven't been on the freeway in rush hour in forever. This is gonna be interesting. I just don't like driving around with a lot of traffic because I am aware that I have that tendency to be a little absent-minded. I don't know if it's the ADHD. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out so that I'm not over here like hurting people. You know, I don't want to cause an accident. Traffic makes it worse. Okay, let's see. 20 minutes? Okay, we got this. What time is it? I don't know. 35 after? Okay, we got this. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Petco with Spudgy after this because she deserves a little treat. And then when I get home, we're making a shit ton of rangoons. And then I gotta start on these art projects and marketing them, like taking videos and stuff. It's been a nice few days off. All the stuff that I wanted to do had to be pushed back, of course, because a lot of the stuff I get is on Amazon, so, or like I get it shipped. So it's like, if it's delayed, then I have to push it back, you know, stuff like that. So, seems like a good amount of my stuff gets here today. I have my wonton wrappers because I ran out of those and I kept trying to look for them everywhere, and then I would try to get delivery and get them, and they wouldn't have it for delivery. So finally I was able to get them, finally. And, so we're just going to work on wontons while the art piece stuff comes in. Because I got to wrap my art piece. The art pieces. And you guys will see what I mean by that. But it all starts today. Which is nice because I did that 24-hour stream. And while I do like doing those streams because it helps me out with money. And I'm so beyond grateful for it because I really want to get spudgy surgery done. We're like $500 into our goal. So... kind of a little less because your appointment, but we'll see how much your appointment costs you, okay? I know, baby. So, her appointment today costs like $72. But, I like getting in that creative flow. It helps finances weirdly. I talk about a lot, you know, the byproducts. So I don't love focusing on the money. But when I'm in a little stressful pickle, like, I do it because I don't want to be behind on rent. I don't want to be behind on these things. Spudgy surgery, her liver levels could have been down a little bit more. So maybe we just wait a little bit, you know, a week or two, and then we'll get it done at this new vet. So, with a complimentary teeth cleaning. And they had really great reviews. So they're the same kind of distance as the other one, just in a different area. So I don't mind trying them out, especially if it means like a complimentary tooth cleaning and like a smaller bill to get her stuff done. Like I said, after this I'm going to be trying to find a complimentary. Are you okay? I'm going to find, not a complimentary, one that's just near me that, oh shit, that is more local, so I can take them for like regular appointments, you know? Which one am I going on? I hate this. I hate how they do freeways on, oh shit, on fucking these. Dismiss, dude. Just fucking show me. Ugh. Like, they tell you last minute, like when you hit the freeway, left or right. Like, I fucking hate that. This is why I hate driving on freeways and shit, because GPS, how have you not figured that out, Google Maps? Like, I hate that. I don't want to have to touch my phone to know, okay, when I go on the freeway, because it's telling me to go right. Go right to exit the freeway. And then, like, right as you exit is the fork, you know? So, okay, you're telling me to go right, but I have to go left. You know? So I wish they would figure out a fucking symbol or something so that people can take the right freeway exit, because I get messed up with that. I can't imagine I'm the only one, you know? And I know a lot of, are you okay? I know a lot of people prefer no hands when they're doing stuff, like myself. She's kind of restless. I don't know if she's feeling nauseous or what. I hope not. She's never really gotten car sick. I've never seen that happen. We've done long road trips before, so. Are you trying to go down there? I don't want you down there, baby. Anywho. We're doing it. So yeah, we'll see how much this costs. And, yeah. I don't know if that other vet dropped me. They might have, but when I got to thinking about it, I was like, you know, this vet is really far from me. This one is far, but so is the other one. It's really far. So when I have like a situation where, okay, like I'm late because my gas, like one time, like this is how it happens. Like I'll be so thinking I'm so prepared, and then I'll leave and forget my wallet, and I have to get gas on the way, and then great, I have to go back and get my wallet and still get gas and fucking tell them I'm going to be late. And I hate that because it's like frustrating, and I do it often because I don't know why. I feel like I'm prepared, but I'm not. And it's just frustrating because it's impacting like appointments and stuff like that, you know? And I want to have stuff together. Like, I'm trying to get my shit together, you know? I'm trying to be responsible, but I keep fucking up, and it frustrates me. And that's where it's like, sometimes it would be nice to have a partner of some sort, but it's not anyone's responsibility to be responsible for me, you know? But I do, sometimes I'm like, oh, is this why people get married and stuff? Like, at least their partner's there to remind them if they're like a little out, you know? It's all on my shoulders, so, like, and the more stressed that I am, the more forgetful I am. It's frustrating. So that's where, you know, stress is not good for anyone, but for me, I've noticed stress makes my joints flare. And then now it tends to add to the forgetfulness and frustratedness and whatever. So I really strive to have a low stress life. Like today I left 45 minutes left for the appointment time. Like I'm trying to just be early from now on, like give myself an hour, because I never know what the fuck's gonna happen, especially with my absent-mindedness. Maybe that's best. It, you know, better malpractice that than be late to everything my whole life. So anyway, I don't know if that vet dropped me or not, but when I got down to thinking of it, I was like, you know what, they're really far, and like I need something more local. Like this surgery is different, but when I just need to take the dogs for a checkup or just like a tooth cleaning, you know, like I don't want to have to drive 35-40 minutes, you know. This surgery is different, but as now we're closing in on all the dogs' health issues being taken care of, like the major ones, Beef's ear infection, Odin's teeth, right? So, and Beef's ears were bad, like so bad. So, I'm glad we got this ear infection taken care of, and Shredder's kind of next, but he just needs a tooth cleaning. And that's going to be like in December, if that vet hasn't dropped me. But truth be told, I need to find a new vet. So this surgery is different, like I keep saying, but we'll find a different vet that's closer to me. So that way, this is all the way out in Chandler. Damn. Yeah, maybe you and I can go out to breakfast or something. We'll find a little spot that lets dogs be there. away. Like, if I had time, like, if I leave an hour early, right, and it's just down the road for me, not just down the road, but, like, you know, I don't want to be there, like, an hour early, but I don't mind being there 20 minutes early. I really don't. It makes it easier for the vets, doctors, whoever I'm there for, you know. I'm not in a rush. I can prepare and manage my time. And I don't like being in a rush because then, you know, you get all flustered. This person is going so fucking slow. As I'm like saying that, I don't mind being in a rush. Well, I'm in a rush right now, but damn, why are you going so fucking slow? Probably on their dumb phone. I'm so sick of people on their fucking phones. And I don't mean like this. I mean like people full on text and drive. They will have their phones up here and texting while driving or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, really? Does it need to happen like right now? Like, for real? I think people think they can multitask and they're so like used to thinking that they can, but they can't. Because they don't understand how much they're impeding the flow of traffic or how shitty they're driving while they're texting. Like, it's like, damn, dude, come on. Terrible, non-safe drivers. Okay, I'm gonna get over because you're in a blind spot and make nothing. And like, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not the best driver. I don't even know how I got my fucking license, to be honest. I was expecting to fail the first time. And second pet peeve of Arizona, merge lanes are immediate. It's fucking annoying. They need to, especially on a freeway when you're going faster. I wasn't even going that fast. I was going below the speed limit because we were slowing down right here. But the merge lane is like 4 dots. I fucking hate that. This is why I hate the freeways. And I really just don't like taking them. People go the same speed on surface streets. You know, if you're in Arizona, you know. People are going like 55, 60 on surface streets. It's not about the speed to me on the freeways. The lights, yeah, they kind of interfere, I guess, but, you know, I just anticipate that because the freeways are so stupid here. And there's always construction. It's my least favorite. On God, no cap, for real bussin'. No, I'm just kidding. And I feel like people on the freeway are like more in a rush, to be honest. They're so hasty, so angry, so, you know. Yeah. I prefer to take my time. Like I said, I've actually really, for the last 3-4 years, revolved my life around getting rid of every piece of stress that I can control. You know, down to finances. I can't control everything, but as much as I can, work my ass off to get out of this rut. And that's what I'm trying to do this month. That's why I don't mind streaming for all these things, because in the end of this helps me become a better streamer and be able to direct my goals more, like, in a way that I want to while getting out of the rut. Like, I can't have these goals of, like, helping my community and stuff when I'm, like, crippling pain and fucking, you know, always worried about eviction and finances are not the greatest. Like, I'm trying to build that up so that when I do worry about my community, I'm not having to worry about, oh, let me stream for rent. Oh, let me stream for help with my medicine. Oh, let me stream for help with the dog's medicine. You know, I don't, oops, is this the right one? I think so. I don't want to have to do it that way anymore. I want to do it differently to where it's more stable. You okay? And that requires me to just put my foot down and just stand on business and do these things. I get a lot of hate for what I do, but I've noticed, okay, like, so do a lot of big, you know, as I talked before, so do a lot of big creators. So I'm a small creator. I want to be a big creator. So it's just something that, whatever, I got to do. I got to deal with. I want to be a big creator. I love doing this. It helps my joints so much. This is literally, while I've been creating, that's the biggest reason why I got into remission. All the advice, all the things that I've learned from just TikTok itself, just being on the app on my own. And then people will come in giving good advice. Some of them give the same fucking, like, oh, eat ginger, eat turmeric. Okay, that's not going to fix everything. Please stop. Like, stop suggesting that to people. A lot of people hear inflammation and they just think one and one go together. That's not how it works. So it's so frustrating because I do get people who suggest, like, you know, food things that don't really work. I get the same suggestions all the time. Oh, you gotta stop drinking this, you gotta stop eating that. Like when I told them like all I eat is Greek yogurt and blah blah, they're like, oh, you can't eat dairy. I'm like, no, you might not be able to, but I can. I've done so many elimination diets in my life, and not just like 3 days. Like I do full month elimination diets. So like if I feel like there's something triggering me, I'll just go down to basic soup, chicken soup, blah blah blah. And I know chicken doesn't bother me, but now I know some chicken does bother me, and it's dependent on what the chicken is fed. But I'm learning, and that's where it's like, okay, I think it's mold, and so that helps narrow it down even more to like, okay, what should I eat? What shouldn't I eat? Is it difficult? Yeah. Do I want McDonald's all the time? Fuck yeah, I love McDonald's. Do I want pizza all the time? Yeah, because I haven't had it in forever. I had a nice oven brick pizza the other day. It was so good, dude. Oh my god, it was like heaven. I shit you not. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but my diet is so limited. And so firstly, I'm always hungry. So when someone comes in like telling me you can't eat that, like I want to rip their head off, because you don't even know what discipline it takes to eat the way I do. And it's so difficult, and I have to put aside the dopamine factors, I have to put aside the hungry factors, the boredom factors. It's all just, okay, I need to eat this amount and this way so that it doesn't stress out my body, and it gives my body the good nutrients and not risk giving it bad nutrients that triggers things. And so like I've gone without dairy for a month and nothing happened. But at that time I wasn't drinking milk, but now I can't drink milk. So I noticed like the sugar content in milk is so high. I don't know what it is, but if I have an exasperated mold symptoms, then it would make sense why sugar in the milk would exasperate my symptoms, you know? So I noticed through these things, just paying attention to my body, what triggers me and what doesn't. I can tell. It's literally just a matter of me waking up and my finger hurting versus not hurting. Ooh, that's a pretty color car. And people don't understand that. They always think they know what's best for you, truly. And it's annoying. And those people have a lot of healing to do. Because I remember being that way. I remember wanting to help people. And I know it might come from a good place in their mind, but it comes from this, you're not very competent. This is kind of mean sounding, but I don't give a shit. You're not very competent at handling the own things in your life. So you find the need to externally try to help others by projecting what you would do in their shoes, but you don't know shit. So you don't know what you would do in their actual shoes. You're just projecting based off of the little that you know and what you would do given your circumstances mixed with a 1% of their circumstance, you know? And that's where it's frustrating, because you can tell people day in and day out what you're dealing with, and especially when you're on stream, but it's the same story every single time. Some people get it, some people don't. But the people that don't are awful about it, because they take it as an attack on their ego that you're calling them dumb, blah, blah. And kind of, you are. Stop being so dumb. It doesn't mean you're ignorant, but if you're unwilling to learn, then yeah, it means you're ignorant. And if you were to say that, it's just a fact of the matter. It doesn't mean that's who their being is, but you're being that right now. Okay? And I'm just shedding light on it. If you're going to be a dick to me, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't need to be a dick to people. I just see the undertones. So you can come forward to me and try to be nice and stuff, but I can always sense the undertones. And then the second you step out of place and disrespect me and you're mean to me, I'll just be honest. I don't need to cuss you out. I don't need to insult how you look. Nothing. I immediately 100% know the undertones when you're coming at me and saying that, because I've done the healing that I need to do, and that's just how it works. You see that in other people, but it is what it is. I don't sit there and try to save them, help them, or anything like that. I just remove myself, because it's not my job to save them. It's not worth my energy, and I truly don't give a shit. If it's a friend, maybe, but at that same point, I also don't give a shit. I'm not here to parent my friends. I hate having those friends that are the parent friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, they think they always have to treat you like a kid, you know? And I don't like that. Like, you're always doing something wrong. They have to always correct your behavior. Something, you know? I don't like that. I prefer, let me make my mistakes so I learn for my best being, my benefit in my life. Now, that doesn't mean I don't want people helping me. Like, people will help me without even knowing it. And that's where it is. When people really love you and they just talk to you and they understand you and stuff, they say stuff that just indirectly helps you and they don't even know it. And you would have never expected it, you know? Like, when I was talking to my friend Sierra, the phrase that always I stick to her is the timing is impeccable. Like, it's just us having good conversations, but that stuck with me so much in a way where, you know, it helped me through so much. And that is what helped me, not her correcting the things that I do in my life and judging me for what I do in my life, etc., etc. And I hold the same for her. Like, I love her so dearly, and I just want to be a space for her to, you know, let down and feel safe in. And you can't judge people and expect that to happen, right? And I've made a lot of mistakes, but I don't need judgment. I'm learning. I'm not trying to make mistakes, but we all do it, right? So, don't know what I was getting at with that, but anyway. Yeah, stream-wise, people always think they know what's best for you. But they're strangers, and, you know, I look at it from that way, but it's frustrating to deal with still. But I'm starting, like, in the last stream, this last month, I've started this new foot of just ignoring them. And I have fantastic mods. I cannot wait till I make it, because I want to pay my mods, because they're literally the greatest mods ever. I've never had to say shit to them. They just know how I am. But I lay down how I'm going to be, you know, acting in ways. Like, I'm like, you know what, guys, at this point, I'm really just tired of these people. If you see it, just block them. I used to entertain it for fun and, like, clap back at them for fun's sake, you know? But, nah, at this point, it's putting my energy towards it, and it does put a little illness in my heart. Not ill, but it's like, ugh, you know? So I don't want that anymore. Just ignore it, just block it, get it away from me, you know? And my homies, stream mates, whatever you want to call them, they're there for it. They're like, yeah, I got you. And I love them for that. They respect me and respect my decisions and shit. They're great. So, anyway, we are here. Can't believe I made it here without any vocal directions. Where is this? Let's find this. Oh, there it is. With the little paws. How cute. New doctor, Spudgy. Let's see how this goes, okay? I'm excited. It's gonna be good. Is this trilogy parking? Yay! Wait, customer. Okay, cool. Right up front. What? Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys, we're gonna go to the vet. I guess I'll leave this running. Not too bad. Well, no, I'm not gonna leave it running. I'm gonna do TikToks. Okay. And also because, shut up, lady. I don't have much space, and I know we're gonna be driving back and then doing, a little vlog at Petco. I know. Anywho. Okay, Spudge. Are we ready, spaghetti? Okay, bye, guys. We'll be back in a minute. I love y'all. Thanks for listening to my rambling. Me and Spudge are gonna be back. We'll see what the doctor says. God, my teeth are so yellow. Oh, ignore that. Okay, bye.